Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another Huddersfield Town transfer update video, as Danny Imray from Crystal Palace is the latest name to be linked with a move to the club. Before we do get into this though, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are now only 9 away from that 1k, which is just incredible, guys, so big up to every single one of you that are helping me get there, as we obviously have gained a few subscribers this week. And I think, to be fair, I've been very, very consistent. I've posted every day this week so far, and I will be posting again, by tomorrow I'll be posted every day since Monday. So yeah, consistency, and really, really enjoying this journey for sure with you all. But look, also getting your comments down below on today's topic as well. What would you make of this potential incoming? And also, I do want to say a special mention to Matthew, who became the newest member of the channel, our second member only of the channel, yesterday. So yes, thank you very much, Matthew, for that. And if you do want to do the same, you can click that join button down below. And yes, there's 2 levels of memberships, and I will be getting some personalized stickers that you guys can pop in the chat as well before the season begins. So yeah, obviously, just a little bit of a extra feature with the membership there. And also a badge by your name when you do sign up for the membership as well. So yes, let's get into the topic today then. So look, we are reportedly leading the way to sign Danny Imray with either a loan or even a permanent transfer possible. We have open talks with Crystal Palace over a deal to sign the defender. The 21-year-old wide man who can play as a right midfielder or even at fullback if needed, joined Palace from non-league outfit Chelmsford City in 2021. Imray played on loan for a season at his old club Chelmsford City, and after that he featured in Palace's youth sides. Last summer he was loaned out to League Two side Bromley, where he impressed as they finished comfortably mid-table after just gaining promotion the previous season before that. So yeah, so they stayed up comfortably. The English wingers' performances in the recent campaign have attracted the host of League One, Lower League and League One English clubs. It is believed we are keen to take him on loan or a permanent transfer, as I said, with Palace considering a sale. Now, Palace last year did knock a bid back from Wickham, who was interested at the time, but now, obviously, we're hoping their stance there's been a change of stance, and they are willing to sell him. In terms of how much he would cost us if we were to sign him permanently, remains to be seen at the moment. I couldn't really see much about how much potentially could be. I haven't seen any kind of potential pricing, because like I say, it could be either a loan as well, so we're still a bit unclear about what basis this transfer will be. But look, we are in pole position to sign him. We're leading the race, and that is what has been reported. Now, at Bromley last season in League Two, he played in 42 games, scored twice, and provided 7 assists. So yeah, look, he's as you can probably see there, very forward-thinking player, and very reliable. And yes, just chipping the odd goal here and there, but he does like to get a good assist as well. With those numbers there, 7 assists probably doesn't really sound that much, does it? But still contributed to Bromley's season last year. So yeah, let me get into my thoughts on this. So on paper, I think this looks a really good potential sign, doesn't it? I think, because I'm not going to sit here and say I know a lot about Imray, as I've never seen him play before. But I like that he's come through the Crystal Palace Academy, learning along the way in a really good environment and good setup down there. From what I've heard, impressed obviously at youth level with them, and also the fact that he has gone out on loan in the EFL last season as well, albeit a division lower, but still he's gained that experience in senior men's football. I know he did obviously have that with the previous loan as well with Chelmsford as well. Obviously his former club that he was playing for, but then Palace sent him back there on loan for a further year. But yeah, look, in the EFL, senior football, that I think that's what I see it as really, and yeah, so look, I think it does look a really good signing in my opinion. Look, he's reliable, versatile, like I said, he can play in two positions. I'm not too sure which position he likes to play the most, because like I said, I don't know, I've done a little bit of research, but I don't really know what he would say his best position is. But yeah, I think that will obviously become clear. I do think it suits the Gaffer Lee Grant system perfectly as well, to be honest with you guys, this kind of signing. I think it is pretty clear as well with this potential incoming that, if we do get him in, then that'll be another indication that Brodie Spence is on his way out and will be allowed to leave, which I covered in yesterday's video. So yeah, I'd be happy to see him sign for us, and I think I'd prefer a permanent transfer over a loan if we can. But if Palace still want, maybe wanting too much, or a permanent transfer isn't available to us, then of course we'll take him on loan. But I would prefer to have to know that he's our player, if that makes sense, and that's how I see it. So yeah, I mean, let's see how this potential transfer develops in the next few days, next week. So yes, as Danny Imray from Crystal Palace is linked with a move to the Terriers, indeed. Let me know what you make of this potential signing, and drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So get your comments in what you make of this transfer potentially. But thank you so much for watching this. I'll be back tomorrow evening for our first live show in 2 weeks. I know it's been a while, guys. I do apologise for that. So I can finally show you my new intro, my new outro, and the new background layout as well since the brand new rebrand launch. So I'm really excited to, get back to that, as we are going to be discussing and rating our transfer window so far, and also talk about what positions are highest priority now, which is pretty obvious. Maybe I'll have a look at a few names I'd like to see coming as well for that show that I feel like we can get. And any other transfer news over the next 24 hours, we will cover this on the show too. I will be joined by a special guest as well, guys. Yes, with obviously, as you guys know, I've been trying to get some Town fans on for next season. And obviously, yeah, I found a person that will be coming on, and he will be joining us every Friday night when the season begins, for our Friday night live shows we always do, before the weekend game. So yes, I think that'll be at 7 o'clock tomorrow, so do tune in then. Take care, everyone, and as always, up the Town, Lee Grant Barmy Army. See you all on the next one.